Have you ever wondered what the very last words from the Titanic were? We all know the tragic story of the unsinkable ship, but the final moments of its radio operators tell a story of incredible bravery and desperation. Let's dive into the haunting final transmissions sent from the heart of the disaster. As the Titanic began its fatal descent into the icy Atlantic on April 15, 1912, two young men, Jack Phillips and Harold Bride, were frantically working in the ship's radio room. They knew the lives of over 2,200 people depended on their signals reaching another vessel. Their initial distress call was CQD, the standard signal at the time, followed by their call sign, MGY. CQD essentially meant, all stations distress. They repeated this, giving their position, CQD MGY 4146N 50.14W, require immediate assistance. As the situation grew more dire, Harold Bride suggested to Jack Phillips, "Send SOS, it's the new call and it may be your last chance to send it." And so, Phillips began interspersing the old CQD with the new SOS signal. SOS, SOS, CQD, CQD, MGY. This was one of the first times SOS was used by a ship in distress, a signal that would become universally recognized. Messages flew back and forth. The Carpathia was on its way, but it was nearly 4 hours away. Too far. Other ships were closer, but some had turned off their radios for the night. The radio room was beginning to flood. The power was failing, making the signal weaker and weaker. Imagine the scene, the ship groaning, the deck tilting violently, chaos all around, yet these two men stayed at their post. They were urged to save themselves, but they refused to leave. Their duty was to keep sending that signal, that sliver of hope, into the dark, silent night. The very last comprehensible message sent from the Titanic was at approximately 2:10 a.m. It was fragmented, barely readable. The signal was fading fast. It simply said, "We are sinking fast. Passengers are being put into boats." Then another faint piece of a message came through to a nearby ship. "Engine room full up to boilers." And after that, silence. The radio went dead. Just minutes later, the Titanic disappeared beneath the waves. The final messages weren't a poetic goodbye, but a frantic, professional effort to save lives until the very last second. The bravery of Jack Phillips and Harold Bride is an incredible part of the Titanic story. They stayed at their posts while the world crumbled around them, their last actions dedicated to helping others. It's a powerful reminder of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable tragedy. Thanks for watching. If you found this piece of history as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from the past. See you next time.